Nurse, can you help me, please? Can you help me, please? I've got a bad case of members on the street. It's members on the street here at the Cambridge Memorial Hospital for the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce. I'm actually lying on this gurney here. I'm actually fine, I think. They're going to run me through a few tests, but I think I'm okay. But anyway, we are members on the street, and we're doing it here for the first time in 10 years at the Cambridge Memorial Hospital. We're excited about all the changes that are happening here with the expansion, etc. here at the hospital. They're going to wheel me in right now, and we're going to talk to some members. We're going to talk members on the street. We're going to meet some folks from the Cambridge Memorial Hospital. We're very happy to be here on this cold February night. It's February Business After Hours for the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce. I'm Scott Bridger for Members on the Street. We'll see you inside. Scott here. Before we talk to some of our members, we absolutely need to talk to this gentleman, Dr. Shanker here. And we have can you get a shot of the model here of the hospital? And perhaps you can just walk us through a little bit about the expansion and what will be some great points about it. I mean, it's all wonderful and great stuff, but what will be some highlights maybe?
So we'll talk about two things. First is the changes in the actual facility, and then we'll talk about some of the programmatic changes. So there's two parts to the transformation. One is the new building, and that's everything you see here in the lighter color. New emergency department, new operating rooms, new intensive care unit, new labor and delivery, and lots of other patient care areas that are all brand new. The second part of the bricks and mortar change is the renovation, the total renovation of all the old part of the hospital. So essentially, once it's all done, the entire thing is going to be brand new. So that's the bricks and mortar component. There's some programmatic changes happening as well, and one of the things that I talk about a lot is our breast reconstruction program. This is a new focus for the Cambridge Hospital that's going to involve new surgeons, new patient care programs, new equipment, and a whole new paradigm in the way we treat breast cancer and breast reconstruction here in Cambridge. On our fundraising figure, where are we at in terms of
we need to raise $50 million in the community. We've raised about 33, so we have about $17 million to go. But now is crunch time because we're going to be groundbreaking this fall, this summer, and now's the time when we really need to get those dollars in and committed. So
now, with perhaps a provincial government change coming in the spring, possible election, is this money guaranteed? Is it coming for sure?
We believe it's coming for sure. There are no guarantees in life anywhere, but this is as sure as we can be. There's already been a tremendous amount of money and time and energy invested by the government in this project. It would be surprising to everybody if they were willing to back out at this point. We've really gone a long way down the path already.
So Jennifer, you mentioned, that you're going to break ground this summer on which part? Which part will be first, the refurbishing of the existing hospital or the new part?
The plan is to build new first. So what we'll do is we'll put up the new space. They're talking about that taking anywhere from 24 to 36 months. Once that's built, everybody in the current B wing will move into the new build, and we'll gut and renovate B wing. So we'll go right back to the studs. What's really exciting about the project too is 80% of our rooms will be private rooms. So for infection control, for privacy, amazing redevelopment. So we're calling it a brand new hospital because every single patient room will be covered and updated or brand new for this expansion.
Truthfully, we're already starting. Even though you don't see any construction equipment outside, our cafeteria is already shut down as part of the move. So there's already things happening in preparation for the shovels to be in the ground.
Are you keeping the Tim Hortons?
We are keeping the Tim Hortons. The Tim Hortons is actually moving to the cafeteria, so it'll be bigger and better with more staff, which is awesome.
Excellent, very good. So completion date for the whole thing, approximately?
Approximately 4.5 years from when we groundbreak. Hopefully a little bit sooner, but sort of 4 to 5 years is what we're looking at.
Okay, well, we'll be back for Business After Hours 4.5 years from now when it's all brand new and ready to go.
Perfect.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Here, this is obviously very sensitive to where you are in the hospital today. Tell us a little bit about home oxygen therapy and your program.
Yes, well, Respiratory Home Care Solutions, I opened up at Canamera Medical Center 3 years ago. I do both oxygen and CPAP therapy, but for the most part, CPAP is the most prominent part of my business. And I was just telling the lady here that in the past 3 years since I opened, I have over 900 patients who require CPAP for sleep apnea.
Excellent. Now, just going to switch subjects. Now, they are about $17 million short so far on the campaign for the raising of the funds for, as you can see, the model basically a brand new hospital. Do you think the community in Cambridge here will support around that? They've gone a long way. They just have a little bit further to go.
I think absolutely. There is a need. It's a very small, close-knit community. I know I'm involved with a number of the projects for fundraising, including the upcoming, I'm co-chair for the upcoming golf tournament in June. And so I know just, gathering information and providing information to the public is what I try to do myself as a volunteer.
All right, very good. Excellent. Thanks for setting up your display today. Thanks. Relay for Life. Who wants to talk about Relay for Life? Karen, how are you? Good to see you. Let me ask you a couple of questions. June 6th and 7th coming up. Tell us a little bit about it, how teams can get involved, how people can get involved.
Okay, they can register online at relayforlife.ca. There's two lovely volunteer committee members over here that are disappearing. This is our co-chair and our food and beverage chair, Danielle and Marilyn, and we couldn't do our events without our lovely volunteer base, so thank you very much. And it's at Preston High School. It's an overnight event, 12-hour event, and people can register in teams and they stay overnight, and this year's theme is, Marilyn?
Carnival.
Carnival theme this year. Okay, very good.
Celebrating our 15th year here in Cambridge.
Excellent. Now, obviously, no one's excited about what you guys do and cancer and everything, but as far as the fact that the hospital here will have a very prominent part in the breast reconstruction, that's got to be exciting for you. And Danielle, I heard you were excited that they're actually keeping the Tim Hortons when they rebuild the new hospital. Is that correct?
Very excited, very excited. Tim Hortons is always like a good thing.
They say it's even going to be bigger and better too.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, very good. Yes, well, all the best with you guys every year. Cancer's touched everybody in this room, I'm sure, at some point. And good luck on the Relay for Life, and wish you all a success.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you. I want to talk to one of our other tabletop folks here. Fairly new business. How long have you been open now, Bert?
We've been open since October 18th this year.
So they've been just open from October. Cambridge Wine Excellence here in Cambridge, obviously. And tell us a little bit about what you folks do. Obviously, we know what you do, but why should people come to your spot and make their own wine, Bert? Tell us.
Well, there's people that used to do wine at home, and they're tired of having all the mess and everything else, so they come to our store, where basically they choose the wine that they want, and then they basically spread the yeast, walk out the door, come back in 4, 6, or 8 weeks. We do all the rest of the work for them, all the hard lugging, everything else. They just come back for bottling.
Now, do you sell the bottles as well, or do people need to bring their own bottles?
People will have their own bottles, but we also have bottles for them. We have all different sizes and shapes, the clear ones, the green ones, the ice wine ones, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we carry all the equipment that's required for making wine, and all the additives and everything else. They can buy that from us too.
Excellent. Well, all the best. Very good. Thanks for getting set up today, Bert. Great to have you here. Thank you. Looking at this, when you're looking at this expansion here, do you know that in the original plan they were talking about not having the Tim Hortons in there?
That's a mistake. That's a definite mistake.
Well, they are. They brought it back in. It's back now, and apparently it's going to be bigger and better, and they will continue to have roll up the rim.
Well, with the kind of hours we make our doctors work, they're going to need the caffeine.
Very good, sir. All right, well, thank you for stopping by the model, and I just wanted to let you know about the Tim Hortons. Okay, thanks. Quick ones. Just going to head down, just going to walk around here and talk to our sponsor over there. There's going to be an election coming up, Larry. Hey, did you hear the original plan on the Tim Hortons, on the hospital? Did not have a Tim Hortons in the original plan?
How can you have a hospital? How can you have a hospital in Canada without a Tim Hortons?
Absolutely right. They changed that. Went back to the drawing board. The whole thing. Where did my sponsor go here? Where are you? Where'd he go? I was following him here. Here he is. INS. Come on, guy. How you doing?
Hey, good, Scott. How are you?
Good, Glenn. Our sponsor here tonight, of course, as it is for the whole year, INS, Information Network Systems, who provides a great chamber affinity program supplying discounts on all their office equipment. But I don't want to steal your thunder. Tell us a little bit about INS, Glenn.
Yeah, we're a locally owned independent dealership, so we do sales and service of office equipment, your copiers, printers, multifunction systems, and mail solutions as well. But yeah, I've been around for 40 years, and a lot of customers of all sizes, small and large here in the region, and we've been looking after them for a long period of time. Lots of customers in the room already tonight, so.
Excellent. Well, that's good. I hope you get lots of customers. And just a quick thing, did you know on the original plan for the new hospital that they were not going to have a Tim Hortons in there?
I was not aware of that.
That's been changed. It went right to the top. It's been changed. There will be a Tim Hortons now. But thanks for all your help. We'll see you next month, Money. We're going to see you next month. Thanks a lot, INS. Thank you. Stan, you're here. You're looking at the model here. Have you heard, though, in the original plan that came out, they were talking about not having the Tim Hortons?
I don't drink coffee, so that's just fine.
I reserve the bed in Tim Hortons when I come in here in my old age.
Very good. Yeah, I'm just joking with you. No, but on a serious note, I mean, do you think the community is going to rally around this at the end of the day?
100%.
They're breaking ground?
100%.
The community already has. I think what's happening with the community is when. It's not a question if, it's when.
Just like they did with the theater, this is going to be the same thing. This is 10, 15 years overdue.
Yeah. Oh, very much. I mean, you can tell. I mean, in walking through the hospital, and no disrespect to the hospital, I mean, you're walking down here, the hospital's tired.
Yeah.
And you can see that in walking through it, and it'll be great. I mean, this community has been promised before by different levels of government that this money is coming, and it's come back off the table, but it certainly appears that it's here now. It's there to stay, and they're breaking ground this summer. So
I'm not sure about the demographics, but if I'm not mistaken, we definitely have an aging population over the next 5 years. Yeah. Right? So we're going to have a need for a facility like this.
Especially with the Tim Hortons.
That's right. And I don't see the plans for the new Tim Hortons here, so we're going to have to. It's in there? You asked.
It's in there. Very good, guys.
The problem I heard too, though, is that they've ordered a whole bunch of powdered water, but they're not sure what to add.
Very good. Yeah, you're funny. I'm going to talk to our friends here at the Comfort Inn. Now, you have a fairly newly renovated property in Cambridge here, just on Holiday Inn Drive. And does that bother you that you're on Holiday Inn Drive? I've always meant to ask you that question. Does it?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Now, what do you think Holiday Inn would say if they were on Comfort Inn Avenue?
I think they'd like it too.
All right, very good. Well, we're all happy then. Anyway, tell us a little bit about, who wants to tell us a little bit about what you did to the hotel? You've got a great location, I mean, but you've just sunk a lot of money into some things. Tell us a little bit about what you did up at the hotel.
So we've renovated all of our rooms. We've got a new hot breakfast area that we now serve a hot breakfast on a daily basis. The rooms all have brand new carpet, brand new vinyl, brand new drapes, brand new bathroom, vanities, mirrors, new tile. We've also got all new bedding. They've got new closets. Everything is all new artwork in the room. Everything is brand new.
Well, that's excellent. We're still rolling here. Yeah, that's excellent. It's great to have you here. Now, where's Karen tonight?
She's at home doing the budget.
She's at home doing the budget. Now, do you think you two guys are figuring in the budget for next year, being still on staff? All right, very good. And I wanted to say one more thing and Jennifer will understand that. Do you understand, did you see the new hospital there, the plan for it there? Did you realize at one point in original plan they were not going to have the Tim Hortons in there, but now they are? Are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Yes, very happy, yes.
Very happy, okay. Well, that's excellent. That's good. Comfort Inn, way to go, girls. I had a chance to go to your grand opening. I walked through the rooms, look great. Well done. Okay, thanks. I'm just going to talk to Mr. Rob House here, old friend, good friend of the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce. Rob, I want to ask you just a real quick question here. I don't know if you had the opportunity to look at the plan there, but did you realize that in the first plan of the new hospital, they were not going to be putting the Tim Hortons in?
I don't believe it. What would he have done?
I don't know, but the government came to the table, and now we've got the Tim Hortons back.
Did you put that on?
Yes, I did. There's been a lot of upcry in the community about not having that other Tim Hortons in there. And, okay, we're time to shut it down here for members on the street. That's it for tonight. We're now getting into the good formal part of this evening. As you can see, lots of members, lots of talk here. Obviously, people are not going to stand for this place, this new hospital, not having a Tim Hortons. It's a big thing here. But anyway, this is the Chamber signing off. It's Scott Bridger. We're going to see you next month at our business after hours of members on the street here for the Cambridge Chamber of Commerce. Good night.